As you all know, pronouns are the words which are used in place of nouns. Means the example I, he, she, or you can say we, you. These all are pronouns. Pronouns are further divided in some parts. First is the personal pronoun. As we have already discussed, pronouns have subjective as well as objective. We can say subjective and objective form. Subjective, if subjective is he, its objective is him. She, her. I, me, we, us, or we can say they, them. And all these are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are the pronouns which are used for an individual. Okay. Then next is the possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are the pronouns which show possession. If he and him is the subjective case, him is the objective case. What is the possessive case? His. Possessive case of she is hers, and me is mine, we is ours, and they is theirs. And we are not to be confused between pronouns and adjectives. If I say this is his pen, so his is used as adjective, not pronoun, as it is followed by noun. We can say a noun. But if I say this pen is his, here it is not followed by noun. That means his is used as pronoun, not noun. Let us look at the demonstrative. Demonstratives are this, that, these, those. As you already know, this and that are used for singulars, and these and those are used for plurals. And this is used for nearby things, just like this is a pen. If I keep it far away, that is my pen. And these are pens. These are my pens. Nearby it is. And those are my pens. Those, it is far away now. These are far away now. Those are my pens. Okay, hope this is clear to you. And here also we are to be very careful while using these, as these can be used as adjectives also. We can say, just like, take the example, these two example even. This is his pen. Here this is followed by helping verb. So this is used as, we can say, pronoun. But this pen is his. In this sentence, this is followed by pen. Pen is the noun. So it is used as adjective, not pronoun. Pronouns always followed by helping verb. They will not be followed by any noun, or they will be used at last. Okay. Let us look at interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are what, who, or which, whose. Just like we can say, who is absent, whose is this book, or whose is this book. Here again we are to be very careful, as same words can be used as adjectives also. If these words are followed by nouns, that means they are used as adjective. We can say which book is lost, or we can say whose book is lost. In both of these sentences, these question words are followed by nouns, so these are used as adjective, not pronouns. These are not pronouns now, these are adjectives. Then relative pronouns, same words are used as relative pronouns. Who, which, or whose. Who is used for the subjective case, and whose is used for the possessive case, and whom is used for objective case. Be very careful which is used for non-living things. Okay, let us look at the example of these. This This is the boy who came late. Here I am relating, not asking question about the boy. I'm not asking question, I'm relating, and boy is the subject, so subjective case is who, and who is used as relative pronoun. Okay, this is the book which I want. So I am relating, I am not asking question, I am relating. This book which I want, in this sentence, which is used as relative pronoun. Reflexive and emphatic, in both these parts we make use of same pronouns: himself, herself, ourselves, yourself, self or selves, any. But then what is the difference between the two? Reflexive pronouns are used when the doer or the receiver, subjective and objective case, both are same. Doer and receiver both are same. Just like we can say, he hurt himself. He hurt himself. In this sentence, he is the doer of the action and he is the receiver of the action. For this is the reflexive case when doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are same. If I say, I built the house myself. In this sentence, I built the house myself, that doesn't mean I am the receiver. I built I am just emphasizing that nobody helped me. I built the house myself. So myself is used as emphatic pronoun, we can say. It is emphatic pronoun. If I say, I sang for myself. In this sentence, I am the doer of the action and I am the receiver of the action. Again, it is reflexive pronoun. It is reflexive. Or we can say, I have to do it myself. Means I was compelled to do it myself. I am emphasizing. It is used as emphatic pronoun. I'm not. Now I hope so. The reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun must be clear to you. Let us discuss about reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are to one another or each other. Each other is used for two and one another for more than two. We make use of. Rohan and Sohan helped each other. Here we are talking about two, so we make use of each other. Then if I say the boys were talking with one another when the teacher left the class. Here more than two, so many boys there are, so we make use of one another. Indefinite pronouns are the pronouns which are not specifically pointing to any person, place or thing. Here we are for, any, no, or we can say or we can say every. This, if we we can make for by somebody, which we use for the persons, or we can say someone also. For things we make use of thing, or for place we make use of where. Okay, in this way 16 indefinite pronouns will get anything, anywhere, anybody, anyone, nobody, no one, nothing, nothing nahi, nothing, or nowhere, something, somewhere, somebody, someone, everything, everywhere. That means we are not specifically pointing to anything. That means they are used in singular and they will be used with singular verb. Distributive pronouns are used for a group of people, place, or thing, but separately we are pointing out. So we make use of verb would be singular, and our pronoun would be singular, noun would be singular, which we make use of with these, we can say, with these distributive pronouns. Okay, and in this distributive pronouns we make use of neither, none, either, or we can say either, all, or some, every, each. Okay, neither and none. Neither is used when we are selecting one thing out of two. It is used for two out of two, when we are to find out any one we are to select, or no one we are to select. No one used for more than two, and either is used for two, and all is used for more than two. Okay, every is used when we make use of we pointing out a group as a all the persons as a group. In a group we are pointing out, but we are pointing to a group, but individually we are pointing to everyone, every member of that group. Okay.